Hi, this is Nanette Hosenfeld with the Great Basin Fire Potential Briefing for Wednesday, September 9th, 2015. Looking at the next few days, the main fire potential impact is going to be heat. We're looking at well above normal temperatures across the Great Basin by this weekend, and portions of Nevada will see record high temperatures. In addition to the heat, there is a potential for thunderstorms to return to portions of the south and western parts of the Great Basin by Sunday and Monday. Over the past 24 hours, there were a few storms, mainly across southern Utah, although they didn't put down much precipitation. You can see just a few lightning strikes associated with those storms. There were a few new fire starts across the Great Basin yesterday, with the largest new fires over Utah. The water vapor satellite shows this high pressure to the west of the Great Basin. This will gradually build north and east through Friday. And there's also Hurricane Linda off the Baja Peninsula, and that will send some moisture into the area early next week. Significant fire potential is low to moderate across much of the Great Basin today. The driest fields are across western Nevada, where conditions have been driest. This afternoon, we'll see temperatures warm a few degrees from what we saw yesterday, and conditions will continue to dry. We'll see the lowest relative humidities across western Nevada, where values are already forecast to be in the single digits by this afternoon. On Thursday, that high pressure will continue to build north and east, continuing that warming and drying trend across the area. And as a result, you can see that fields have dried to the east, impacting further east into Nevada and western Utah. Temperatures will again warm from Wednesday to Thursday, and you can see that temperatures are going to be a few degrees warmer on Thursday than what we're expecting this afternoon. Relative humidity values will continue to drop with that drier air moving into Utah. On Friday, that ridge will continue to strengthen to the north, and as a result, we will see a continuation of the drying of the field across the Great Basin. Temperatures will again warm a few degrees into Friday, and that dry air will continue to spread across the Great Basin. On Saturday, some moisture associated with Linda will begin to move into the western part of the Great Basin as it wraps around that high pressure system. And on Sunday, the disturbance that once was Linda will make its way into the southwestern U.S., bringing an increase in moisture. Now, with this increase in moisture, there is a potential for some thunderstorms. Right now, models are kind of back and forth, but it's looking like the deepest moisture will be across the southern part of the Great Basin. Although with moisture across western Nevada and portions of western Idaho, there is some concern for some thunderstorms on Sunday afternoon. This moisture will remain in place on Monday, and we will see an increase in moisture across the Great Basin ahead of a low pressure system that it will be across the Pacific Northwest and making its way into the Great Basin. So again, on Monday, there is a potential for some thunderstorms, although confidence is pretty low this far in advance. As we move into Tuesday, we will see that low pressure system make its way through the northern part of the Great Basin, and that brings the potential for some gusty winds. Again, as I've mentioned, this is lower confidence. It's still 6 days out, and the models have kind of been going back and forth. But it does look like moving into next week, we will see cooler, wetter weather, the potential for some lightning early in the week, followed by winds with cooler and wetter weather as a storm system impacts the Great Basin. Current ERCs have been on the rise across the Great Basin. You can see many areas across the central part of the area are in that 70th to 90th percentile range. And if we look at the individual RAWS stations, you can see the upward trend across the northern half of the Great Basin. Looking at fuel moisture, it's generally been on the decline. A few of these sample sites show that fuel moisture is near or below average across the Great Basin. And this will continue over the next few days with the warming and drying weather. We are expecting to see those fuel moistures continue to decrease as we see those hot and dry conditions. Finally, looking at the 8 to 14-day outlook, the Climate Prediction Center is calling for below normal temperatures across the northern part of the Great Basin, with above normal temperatures across the far southern portions of the area, and above normal precipitation across the eastern part of the area, with below normal precipitation across far western Nevada. So that's it. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact us. Our information is on the screen, and you can also find us on Twitter.